My name is Derek Dawley. I'm the game day director for the Edmonton Oilers. My office is based out of Aquila Productions. Aquila Productions is out here on the West End, and we produce all the in-arena games for the Oilers, along with all the pay-per-view games. In addition, we do a number of other projects, including NHL All-Star Game and the Winter Classic. Today's not a typical game. It's Hockey Day in Canada. A lot of big things going on. We're bringing in 15 kids from Inuvik that will be on the ice and acting as an honor guard for Paul Orio as he does the anthem. It's about 4 o'clock on a game day, and getting ready to head down to the rink. So we'll head down to the rink and see you down there. So it's 4:30, just got here to the rink. We're the back door of Bell Media Center. Let's go on in. We already have some staff here that have been working pretty much all day. We'll take some scripts back to them and see who they are. Come on back. Right here we have Andrew Lalonde, which you guys might be familiar with because he does all the graphics for the link. For game day, he does all the graphics you would see on the scoreboard throughout the game, also all the graphics on the matrix boards, several of the LEDs that go on. The guy also works every Oil King game too, so one of the hardest working men here in the scoreboard room. Over here we have Zach Hogel, who's working hard. He's been here all day as well, watches practice, gets all these stats prepared for the game, is doing game notes. During the game, he's the guy that's throwing all the stats up on the board. Anything going on, he's just following all the stories and trying to keep everybody updated on all the stats. And typically during the intermissions he talks, but I don't have a microphone to hand him, so he's not going to talk right now. Over here's Curtis. He's one of the first guys to get here as well. He takes care of all the communications, so on headset, when I'm talking to Mark Schultz or talking to our floor director, anybody in the building. So this is where all the replays happen. We've got two operators. Tara's here, she's working hard. Louis, our other operator, is being lazy somewhere and not working. Over here, we have our CCU operator. You'll see him later. He tried to duck out of the shot. That's Dennis. Right here, we talked to Zach earlier. This is where he'll do all the stats from. And he works with, yet again, Andrew. We see him again. Keith tried to hide earlier, but now he's here working. He basically engineers the room, makes sure that the broadcast gets everything they need. So he's talking with CBC, making sure they got their feed. And he takes care of this room to make sure everything's flowing. Wendy's right here. She'll do all our video playbacks. So any of the videos we see on the board, not statics or anything, just the video playback, she'll do here. Ursula, we talked to her earlier. Now she's got all these buttons to push. She's the smartest one in the room because she knows what those buttons do. And like I said, if you want to get on screen, you bring $5 bills to this window, give them to her, and you'll get on the screen. So
maybe.
Make it a 20, it's guaranteed. We got Pat McLaughlin, who's going over all our graphics, just making sure, proofreading, you know, all the marketing messages and corporate messages that are going up on the board. We try to be perfect on them, but Pat seems to always find flaws with what we've done. So
it's true. These guys are exceptional, but other side of the eyes never hurts.
5 o'clock, we're heading over to our game ops meeting. This is where we go through with Northlands and the Oilers and just make sure everybody's on the same page. So, and then from here, we've got a couple other meetings, like I said, and come on, take a listen. At the 14-minute, we'll just stay in the Zamboni end, and we'll do a quick interview with the coach and one of the players who I believe is fairly talkative. And here we go to send it downstairs.
All right, fans, we're going to let you catch your breath from this Battle of Alberta. Let's go downstairs now. Here is Mark Schultz.
Yes, a very good evening to you all. We talked a little bit earlier. We introduced all these fine hockey players from Inuvik Northwest Territories. Where they're joining me now. They're members of the Inuvik Bears Adam team. As a part of Hockey Day in Canada, the Edmonton Oilers and Canadian North Airlines have brought these young, talented hockey players to see the Battle of Alberta. We want to introduce them to you. What's your name, sir?
Alex Skinner.
Alex, what position do you play for the Bears?
Goalie and forward.
All right. What's been the best part?
I just told him he had 20. We're down to 5. Wrap it up.
Hi, Rex, I'll give them a big hello from Edmonton to Inuvik. Hey, let's say hi to these folks. Let's go, Inuvik!
So we're down here with the event team, getting ready to go to the event team office for another meeting. As you can tell, we have a lot of meetings, but that's because on a typical game, the staff doesn't come in until later, so we've got to kind of get our core people together, and then they disperse out to give instructions to everybody else. So, like I said, Jody's getting ready to do his event team meeting, so we'll come on in here. So as you can see, they're getting ready, rolling t-shirts for the parachute drops. Jody will get ready for his meeting. All these people here, the event team, they think I'm the mean guy because I'm the guy yelling on the radio all the time. So they listen to Jody far more than they listen to me.
So basically 6 o'clock right now, 6:30 doors open, usual time an hour and a half. For promo setup, we have to assemble the bumpers.
So come on in here. This is where all the lighting takes place. You know, all the go-go's you see out there. Lighting controls are here, along with the controls to bring down the derrick in the pregame. Vernon also controls the spotlights that are here tonight. So via headset, he'll talk to those guys to make sure that we're getting everywhere. And here's the big one right here. Why don't you come over here and take a look? Take a look right here. This is Bill Merrick. He does all the, he kind of oversees all the audio and stuff here in the building with Northland. So he's here all the time, constantly working.
You walk in and you hear the announcements as you're coming in off the parking lot. It's coming out of that CD player right there.
So now we're up at the catwalk, just distributing scripts to the crew up here. First off is Amber. She runs our fire text, so all the text you see up on screen, any of the contests that we run, the Journal and City TV, runs through this computer right here. So as they say on MTV Cribs, this is where all the magic happens right here.
They had a
This is Donna. She takes care of all the matrix boards, so the black and white boards, the color boards in the back, and all the score updates. She does this not only for the Oilers, but she also does it for the Oil Kings. So she's here just as much as Andrew, like we look downstairs. So finally, about 5 minutes until the guys are done with warm-ups, and that's really when we get into the bulk of our show. I'm up here at my position, Dragon's in place. We've got Mark Lewis, Al Stafford, our PA announcers. They're ready to go. This is where it happens.
Welcome to our show, please. An exciting national hockey action.
Here we go, 10.
And forward for the Oilers, number 10, Sean Parker.
Up next, 26. Here we go, 26.
Number 26, Eric Cole.
Up next, 27. And here we go, 27.
And number 27,
Up next, McDonald's kid. Let's go ahead and bring the music down. Here we go to introduce Inuvik. Stand by with Avid.
today from coast to coast. Canadians have been celebrating our great game as Southern CBC's Tim Hortons Hockey Day in Canada.
And let's
In a
roll it.
special look of Hockey Day in Canada.
The time, 10 minutes, 19 seconds. The Flames penalty O'Coin hooking at 10:19.
10 and 44. 26, 10, 44. down to Mark. You're up, Mark.
All right, my friends, it's time now to play 30 Years Young. That's the 30 Years Young Challenge presented by Subway. And what's your name? What's your name? Turn around, turn around. This is Nathan, and Nathan is our competitor. And what Nathan has to do is he has to tie an Oiler of yesterday.
Speak up loud, and down the street
We got a fantastic crew. They make life easy for me. It's probably the best crew, definitely the best crew that I've ever worked with.